Hello my country people, welcome back to the news. Guys, what is really going on in Nigeria? What is going on in our country? These Boko people, they are really taking over. I'm talking about the ISWAP guys, the Boko Haram members and all of that. They are really taking over. Look at what's happening. So many of our Nigerian soldiers, they've been taken down by these persons. Some of them are even missing. Some of them are missing. Now guys, it was reported in a recent development that these BK people attacked some Nigerian army forwarded operating base in Dambo local government area, and so many soldiers were gotten down. So many soldiers, they were gone down. This happened on Saturday. Sources said that these guys razed so many buildings. They destroyed so many vehicles in an operation that lasted for about 2 hours. My country people, so many casualties were reported, so many bodies were recovered, and so many persons are still declared missing in this face-off. According to the security sources, they added that these guys raised many buildings and did a lot of things. Now, they invaded the camp. The terror group had invaded the camp FOB Sambon Gari around 4 a.m. on Saturday, early Saturday morning, using various weapons, all kind of weapons. They were using it. And since the death of one of their leader, JAS leader Abubakar Shuka, ISWAP has been consolidating its grip in locations around Chad, around the Lake Chad. And these guys, they have swollen with the defection of hundreds of BK fighters. With these Boko fighters, their numbers have increased because some persons are now leaving the Boko organization. They are now going to ISWAP. And the Nigerian army says that it is committed to wiping out terrorism from this country. But instead of them wiping out terrorism from this country, terrorism is the one wiping the Nigerian soldiers out of this country. What a twist of events. What a twist of fate. This has gotten out of hands. What are we going to do? Now, this terror group, they have taken the lives of so many persons. They have left millions of Nigerians displaced. There are so many displaced individuals. And when you go to states like Gombe, Borno, Adamawa, Yobe, you see them there. So many people in IDP camps because of their operations. So many persons have been left homeless. Now they've left attacking ordinary civilians. They are now facing the Nigerian army. And it was a massive face-off. In fact, this lasted for several hours. Several hours. It was as if the Nigerian soldiers were ambushed. It was as if they were ambushed. They ganged up against them. They've already gathered intel, information about them. And these guys set the Nigerian military vehicle ablaze. They attacked them seriously. And this took place in Dambo local government area of Borno State. An eyewitness who described the assault as a well-coordinated assault and added that it looks like a revenge mission. That these guys came for revenge. It wasn't as if they just came and saw them and then they started having gun battle. They engaged in a gun battle. It was a planned, coordinated, something. It was a planned, coordinated battle. And this country, we all know, is facing multiple security challenges in different regions. The north, they have their own. The southeast has its own. The south, they have their own. Nowhere is safe in Nigeria. While the country is battling with Boko people, Boko organization. In the northeast, you look at banditry, you look at kidnapping. When you go to the northwest, you see all these things there. And according to the Nigeria's National Bureau of Statistics, the African nation recorded nearly 615,000 deaths from insecurity between May 2023 and April 2024. And the banditry ravaged northwest saw the highest figure with about 206. Out of this 615,000, they saw about 206,000 and counting. And counting, my country people. Who is going to save us in this country? The Nigerian army that we are looking up to, that's okay, they will fight off these people, they are the ones that will handle these guys. Instead, the Boko organizations, they are the ones handling our Nigerian soldiers. They have taken so many lives. They have destroyed their vehicles, and it was like they really planned it well because only few survived. 6 soldiers were killed. 6 persons lost their lives while they set their vehicles ablaze. Nigerian government, the military, what is going on? Meanwhile, when you come to the southeast region, you will see how the military, they are flexing muscles, making several barricades, blocking roads and all of that. You see several military checkpoints. But when you go to the north, they are really, these terror groups, they are really dealing with our Nigerian soldiers. It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. We send our condolences to those that have lost their lives, to our gallant, Nigerian soldiers who died protecting this country. But I don't think their efforts are enough because they seem to be outnumbered. They seem to be outnumbered. The number of terror groups we have in this country seems to be way more higher than the number of soldiers we have in Nigeria. Because with the way they are taking the lives of our armed men, you would think it's something that they are doing, like they have a pattern in which they do these things. So my country people, make una come chook mouth for this matter. Our soldiers, they need to be well equipped. They need to have intel communications. They really need to be well equipped and well prepared for these guys. Because if we really want to put an end to these things, then we need to put in a lot of effort. It is so sad that all these things are still happening in this country. All these barbaric and inhuman acts are happening in this country. Meanwhile, in the southeast region, the soldiers, they are going after ordinary civilians, going after IPOB members and other groups. Meanwhile, look at what's happening in the north. My country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.